I think we've got to start a run.
Here first.
Daxter, I almost forgot to tell you about the communication device. I'll use this to keep in touch with you.
If there's one thing I've learned, you can never have too many of these precursor orbs.
And that's fair, Gungan. But the thing is,
Health pack.
I don't even
bet you
move
never
the
guessed that
camera.
one.
When I test the consistency of going right side, I don't move the camera for that very reason. I just crouch down, I point the camera straight on at the start where my save state begins, at the spike trap,
Whoa.
and then from
Yeah,
there
the
whenever I
lower this
reload
way.
the save state, I just move forward. I'm just using left stick, I'm not using the bumpers. I'm not moving the right stick. I'm not involving any of that to eliminate it as a variable.
Thank you. Now bring me back a nice stack of those gold bug gems, and I'll tell Osmo you've managed better than that last fellow he sent.
I think the only possible hope for solving it is going to be like a debug mode that lets you see the collision, and the speedrun Discord community will get back to me, hopefully, about that. And if they don't, I can look into the emulator myself if we don't get anything going today and I have a bit of time. But yeah, that's going to be the only way to get real answers, is like a collision viewer or something like that. Because you know, that actually helps me with Jack 2 and Jack 1. There were strats I came up with because I could see Jack's hurt box change in the collision viewer, and seeing how it works, like behind the scenes, helps me come up with stuff. Like there's a section in Jack 2 with the falling boulders in the mountain temple. I found a strat by using collision viewer where crouching actually does shrink Jack's hitbox, but rolling doesn't. And the thing is, if I didn't have collision viewer, I would never find that out. I would be able to figure out that crouching probably shrinks his hitbox, but I would never find out how that's modified by rolling. I wouldn't get a good sense of how much it shrinks his hitbox. So that's really helpful, and I just don't have that for this game.
Oh, did I forget to give you the room keys? Well, you'll find a way.
I mean, it makes sense that it feels like that, because it's the same kind of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Yeah, I actually took a hit in Jack 1 because I was rolling towards spiders in Spider Cave, and I assumed that was shrinking my hitbox. But then when I went to Collision Viewer, I discovered that actually my hitbox is the normal height when I roll, but it shrinks to half its size when I crouch walk. And so from that point onwards, I never had to worry about contact damage of the spiders.
Looks like the express exit for the Daxtonator.
You've...
Good work, Daxter. I hear you did a smash-up job. Now I need you to clean up a construction site. These bugs don't even wait for the building to be finished.
I was just curious, if I hold both bumpers, maybe I could stop the camera from moving at all, but of course that won't work. The inputs will compete against each other, they won't like neutralize one another. I'm just thinking about, again, thinking about the spike trap in Fish Cannery. Does pushing right stick forward or back? No. No, it wouldn't. Because the whole thing is that the camera is always following Daxter unless you actively fight against it. Which means you can't do normalization strats based on the lack of camera movement. Because the camera is just always moving.
Grab the crane. I'll take you up. You're in position, fuzzball. Drop down and clear the platform. I'll pick you up when the bugs are gone.
Dude.
2 more.
That fucking stall he did could have got me hit. No, too far away. Here we go, thank you. Yeah, you just get better a little bit closer, thanks. Really?
Vaguely impressive. One more to go.
You. Thank you, for once, doing what I want.
You rodents are full of surprises. If you can make your way back, meet me at the bar.
Daxter, come in, Daxter. Return to the Critter Ritter shop immediately. The R button releases the spray. Hold it down to eliminate those bugs.
Really?
Daxter, crash into the purple bugs to kill them, or the big plant is going to die. That's the Queen, Daxter. Don't let her escape.
Yeah. I noticed that too. I'm not even sure using a collision viewer would even help. Because there's stuff like that in the original Jack
Don't know
games
what it is
too.
about this precursor stuff, but
And when you go into
it sure
collision
makes
viewer,
an
you can
awful lot
kind of
catch a
see
few Z's.
where you get stuck on some geometry, but because it's so precise, or because it's so minuscule a zone where you get stuck, it's not like humanly possible to prevent getting stuck every single time.
I know Kung Fu.
Deck.
Jesus Christ. And now I just have to wait here. And we got it. I never get shot at when I wait for that pickup, so I'm not particularly worried when I wait there. Just need this guy to move a bit further right. Okay, it's a bit better. Holy shit. Okay, we passed all the dice roll sections. If you stand close enough to those two spiders till they start prepping their projectile, they will always... What do you mean they always drop it? Do you mean they always shoot it the moment you land? Or that they cancel it the moment you land? I'm confused what you mean by that message. They always cancel their projectile on landing. Well, it's not that useful to me because that being the case doesn't help because I still need to land close to the crawl space. Get past those two spiders, which means that I'm never going to land in time to cancel their projectile. And it's not viable fighting them there. Because I've established I can fight the spiders. It's just not consistent enough when you just have the gas gun and your fly swatter. It's better when you have the flamethrower. And it's better when you actually have the space to dodge them and you just don't have that space there.
Say,
Because ideally what you want to do is go in a big circle around them so that their tracking always like falls behind your position. And you just can't circle around them in that space. No, that's too much shit to line up, dude. Because nothing is guaranteed about the spider getting body blocked, but I shouldn't need to explain that. I'm the one running the game. I choose the strats I want. I was shocked how often spider projectile blocking worked. They must have a huge hitbox. Yeah, I'm sure it works. It's just that the fact is that they move in such random ways, and as you fly over, there is nothing stopping them from moving out of the positions you wanted them to be in for that projectile blocking strat to work. If there was a way, I would do it. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Unfortunately, I just don't have much time to lab it. Because if I spend more time labbing it, I'll just exhaust myself and then not have the energy for a run. And I might not even find a solution or find anything at all. But it is true, that was very odd, right? How those errors started clustering up. Yeah, that's just classic hit list though. Get perfect results in practice and then have scuffed runs. It's just a universal. Like literally every no-hit runner on planet Earth has experienced the same. Has nothing to do with nerves in my cases. In this case, like with the spike trap, it's literally just bad luck. There are other areas I have slight fuck-ups before the actual incident of the hit, and I'll admit those, happily. Unfortunately, spike trap is just, you know, pure fucking dice roll bullshit. Oh, wait, no. I get what you mean. Yeah, don't worry, I get what you mean now. So, like, what you're saying is, like, maybe it's the opposite of what you would think. So, like, instead of, like, the full 100% held past the barrier, like, 12 o'clock, left stick, just moving forward the whole time, no deviations. Maybe it's, like, it's better with, like, twitchy kind of control. The thing is, though, there's just no way I can humanly test that and figure out if that is true. because there are bound to be like little micro movements that I do that I just can't account for, which is why I'm kind of done with testing the whole thing. Without like a third-party tool or something to help, there's just no point. And that's not me being pessimistic or down in the dumps. I feel like I'm just being factual. Like, if I ever get curious again, I might test it some more, but no. Twitchy or not pressing the analog stick into the room, yeah. The thing is, when I was testing it offline, I standardized it by pressing the analog stick into the rim. That was one of the things I was doing every single time to make sure I get the same kind of repetition every single time I go underneath the spike trap. So I don't think that can be it. Yeah, feel free. I'm just so done with it. You know, sometimes like a different pair of eyes, you know, you see things other people don't. Oh, come on, Daxter, just get the fucking ledge grab, cunt. Yeah, peer review, exactly. Peer reviewing my no-hit run. Try that again. Perfect. Do what? It looked like he wasn't getting stunned for a second. Whoops, I actually forgot to split burn strip mine right now. We're basically at the end of strip mine, actually.
Looks like you've got another date with Betsy. Don't worry, I had her fixed up. Now you need to go finish the job in Breezy Valley.
Yeah, he has all the funny cut-off audio, like especially in Strip Mine 2. Like it sounds like he's revving up an engine in the last cutscene he appears in, and I just skip it and it's like, "Grr." My favorite is still Osmo's, "I don't care." Let's see if we can get the second one right away. Oh, we didn't? Where is it? Where's it gone? Genuinely, like where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over on the water? It's just that last time I got here, I almost got both, like 2 out of 3 of them, like, in one fell swoop.
because this is a simple job. Collect the gems, cash the check. See you on the flip side, dude.
I swear as a 9-year-old I remember this game having side missions in currency. But you were so enamored with the PSP PSP game's 3D graphics and my hands blew my mind. Maybe you're like conflating Jack 2 with Daxter. Just gotta wait a little bit. See what the purple metal head spawns, like where he spawns the metal backs. It's like he's putting all 3. No, he's putting one over here, and that'll be the last one. It's the last one. Nice try, buddy. You catch me out like that. I've started noticing that they tend to do that. Like, even if they're too far away to the point where they shouldn't be lured towards you, if you aggro some of their friends, they can just like start running really late from really far away. Right, I actually don't need to do that since I got all the skull gems this time. That was satisfying. I'm splitting early because it's just a mini game. I can't get hit in a mini game. And as I've already established, I don't feel that mini games should count towards hits or damage unless the health bar actually appears. In the case of like the Matrix minigame, for example. Do I have favorite pizza toppings? What a coincidence. I actually just had pizza. I actually really like anchovies in pizza. But other than that, I guess you just mean like what pizza toppings in general? Not like a specific one? In that case, I like anchovies, buttered mushrooms, ham, some herbs, and that's about it, actually. Just keep it simple. I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza,
I don't know why I do your favors
but I'm not like I'm not one of those annoying antsy fans that signals how they're a true pizza enjoyer because they hate pineapple on pizza. I think it's alright, it's just not my personal taste. You like anchovies on a secondary pizza. unless it's an American extra large, I usually eat 2 whole pizzas. Oh yeah, I went to New York like when I was a kid, and I remember the pizza size was just insane to me as an Australian. Like I liked it how big the serving size was, but it was just so different to what I'm used to. Go. Wait over this guy. Go on, hurry up. No, you want to. Thank you. Pick up a little bit of extra gas. Yeah, we just crawl underneath and kill these guys. Okay, let's see what we've got. I'll wait another cycle just to be careful. Because I don't want to like get dragged over the gas like early and I'm not ready to like readjust my position. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's It's hard to tell where the third guy is. I hope he's not out of bounds. No, he's over here. Oh, it would be nice to like try and separate them out. Maybe I'll... Want to try to shoot me? Thank you. Good. Because these guys can't aggro until I get closer, so if I can get rid of one of them, it's a lot easier. There we go. That was a super clean distillery. But again, a lot of that comes down to RNG. Like, I got some fuel pickups that just made it a lot more comfy this time. I really like the way Jack 2 and Jack 3 handle ammo. Because you can like manip which ammo drops you get by filling up certain weapons first. It's really nice. What is bro doing? Okay, so same thing as practice, just need to go left side, go forward. And that's how it should be. If I'm getting it 30 times in a row, both times that I've tested it, it should be consistent. You never did ammo manip in Jack 2 or Jack 3? I mean, I don't know what you've done with those games, but in No Hit it's very helpful. You notice yourself running low and jack to hero mode deathless. Oh, that's a very nice challenge. That's a very nice challenge. Yeah, because of the main beams, the main reflexor. That's what it's called, right? The beam reflexor. The gun that just deletes everything and it's like the third gun you get. Yeah, me too. I have the exact same experience. I thought it was the shit as a kid. I thought it was so cool. And now I'm like, oh, it kind of just destroys the weapon balance. It's funny how we change like our taste in like games and things as we age. Oh, come on. Give me the layout I want. Can't tell what... Okay, good. They're in the layout I need them to be in. Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine you combine that with the light jack or dark jack powers. In fact, there's a 2D twin stick shooter platformer game I did a no-hit of that does just that. In that you have like this dark energy form as the main character. You know, just like Jak 2. And when you get that dark energy form, like your powers change. I mean, your gun, the way the guns work changes. Which is really cool. Yeah, let's see where they all are. So I want to get rid of the ones that are really close by just doing this. But I keep missing. There we go, we got one of them. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, so that would be 24, 25, 26, so we're missing one. Okay, they're not there. 1, 2. I think they're gonna spawn after I kill these guys. Yeah, there we go. Nice try. Oh, that was sick. I managed to kill the egg and all 3 of those guys there. Let me just double check there's no one left. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's just one more. He's over there. I'll pick up some extra fuel just to make sure I have enough to get back. Wave Concussor and Gyro Burster are some of my favorite weapons ever. Speedrunners would agree with you. They love the wave Concussor. And I can't wait to learn some of that movement tech just for fun when I finally decide to look at Jack 3 No Hit. Because it looks so fucking cool. Like the tricks and skips you can do with the wave Concussor, it looks so stylish. Because it essentially gives you an extra jump. You had such a wow moment in the Corrupted Forest with the evil turrets. You mean like as in World of Warcraft, or just like a wow, like as in wow moment? I've never played World of Warcraft. I understand why people like it though. I think what put me off it was probably the fact that it had like a paid subscription prominently associated with it. The only game similar to it that I ever played was old school RuneScape, using the final upgrades for the red, yellow and blue guns to lob shots to take them out. Honestly, I don't remember the mission well enough to know what you're talking about. But I kind of know the one you mean. It's in Haven Forest. Lol, wow, as in Boa. Like, whoa, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I just overthink the shit out of everything. Like, is he talking about World of Warcraft? Is this some kind of... Okay, let's focus. So do the thing that worked 30 times in a row, stay on the right, keep the stick straight, and just do it. Okay, good.
Looks like it's gonna be fast and furious, oh Sultan of Fuzz. Let's cruise!
And we're home 3. We're gonna officially move on to the next split. I wish you could jump that railing.
Okay.
Oh, you cheeky fucker. I hate how he does that, just like as you're about to score a hit. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna dive under. Itself, that should have been a direct hit. There we go. Let's see if we can get it before leaving this cave. Come on, come on. No. Oh, that was a sick shot though.
Oh, yeah, dude! That was Supremo Radical! Pop said you should head back to that construction
Quick
site.
shot at it.
Looks like something mucho not bueno going on there.
Daxter, did Simon give you my message? We need to clean up that construction site.
can just about make it left side. Yeah, there's opportunity. Perfect. Pretty sure it's a clean shot to the top now. Nice.
Daxter, the management says you've got to destroy every one of those termite mounds before they activate.
Okay, this time let's actually do this in the correct order, eh?
My keen exterminator sense tells me that these termite mounds are the problem.
Yeah, this part is really shit, so I gotta potentially take a bit of time here. Ideally, we want the spider to stop in front of the termite mound so that I can kill one spider and the termite mound in one fell swoop. At the moment, they're not really giving me what I want. Nice. Bided my time well there. Could have rushed in, but I didn't. Technically, I shouldn't have actually split to strip mine 2 there, because like there was a little bit left, but you know, basically the end of the level.
Things are heating up outside the city, Daxter. You need to get back to the power station and get on top of it.
Also, by the way, Gungan, just in case this interests you, like I know you said you did a deathless. There is a website called the Hitless, and I think you might be able to share your no-death run there. Because that website is really cool. It was created recently, and they let a variety of like challenge runs there. like on there. Like they have 1cc for arcade games. So if you get through like an arcade game, like a really difficult arcade game with 1 credit point, you can submit that. It's called the hit list, thehitlist.com. It might be down at the moment because I understand like they're looking at an update for the website. I really like websites like that. You know, that just keep track of things. Like track of runs and like various challenges and, you know, creative things in games. Like it doesn't even have to be a challenge run or a speed run, just that general kind of idea is really cool. It's called hit less as in like you no hits. It's not hitting at all. Guess it just hit then. Yeah, but like I said, it could be that the website is still down. We'll just have to see. I was just changing where I was jumping to for some reason, so I decided to pull back. You know what, I'm just going to play it extra safe and wait for the fuel to respawn just so I have 100% when flying over. So that way I can just be sure that I can fly back. Hi, Viz.
Nice.
Holy cow, Daxter! The readings are off the chart! Watch yourself!
managed to skip phase 3 again. That's my favorite one to skip. I mean that cutscene, not the phase 3 thing I did. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like it. Aesthetically, it really stands out. It also has grown on me a lot because of the strat I came up with for the fifth and 6th metalheads you have to kill for the mission to be beaten. For some reason I find fifth really hard to say. hotel and mill look so nice. And you only visit once compared to the construction site slot. Yeah. I'd much rather revisit this level. Or this, like, biome. It's also interesting that they didn't really do anything lore-wise with the construction site, given that it's where Korra eventually reveals his true form. It's also nice how they get you to use all the different tools. Like, they encourage it in this level more than any other level, in my opinion. This part is really annoying casually too, because it made me think that I couldn't actually climb up onto this tree. But it's just that badly designed. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we missed the one that we can shoot. Because this guy we can't shoot, but this other guy rotating around from there, we can try to shoot him. We don't have to. It's just very cool if we manage to. Ah, come on, we missed. Okay, we're gonna have to wait another cycle, because you want to jump here before he starts properly rising up in the air. Because once he's like up above you, you just can't hit him. And the reason we do it this way is to prevent them from spawning a bunch of extra bugs. Because if you step on this button, then they start spawning shit. But we don't have to step on the button if we just kill them in the air like that.
can open the mill again. You can leave using the log chute.
Yo, little fuzzy dude, you ready to rock over to Emerald Isle one more time? I got the zoomer fully warmed up, bro.
Really should have brought my water bottle up here with me. Like, whenever I don't bring it up here, I get dehydrated, but when I do, I mean, that's obvious, but whenever I feel like I don't need it, I end up needing it. I think it's because of the anchovies on the pizza. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, because I usually get a bit thirsty after having my homemade pizza.
Looks like... I'll take the helm, little dude. You man the tail gun. Take him out, my man! Going down, buggo!
Daxter, where have you been? And have you seen that?
You have 2 to 5 times the recommended amount of sodium per day. Are you trying to get that down? Like it's not really a concern. Yeah, I remember you were saying that. good cholesterol when I went vegan for a year. But my B12 got really bad because I was really shit at meal prep when I was trying veganism. Hi, Backpay. What's that ability called? I'll respond in a second. Where they immediately died. You must mean when I was standing on the barrel? Is that it? Is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, it's just the sonic weapon. This one, it's the last weapon you get in the game, and it has a very wide hitbox because it's like an area of effect weapon. And it's the most powerful, obviously, because it's the last one you get.
Daxter, what did you do? I just got an alarm that the tanker storage has been breached. Get out of there fast!
gonna be good. Daxter, it's time to get your orange self the hell out of here!
This is okay, this often happens. Here we go, we got... Wait, we don't got it? Okay. It can be a bit finicky getting the sludge grab. There we go, we should definitely have it, yep. I keep on going back to pick up fuel because we want to have as much fuel as possible before fully entering the bank area. And I'll explain why that is in a second. So, this game has checkpoints in it, right? And there are some weird cases where the ammo you have at a checkpoint is transferred to a later section of the mission you're working on. And in this case, it's relevant to us because there's a cutscene upcoming where we drop into a hole at the end of this bank section, and it will restore our fuel to what it is as I'm entering this door. So if I entered this area with low ammo, it would be bad for us. So that's why I just did those extra pickups. Because it used to be the case that after this upcoming cutscene, I'd be a bit worried because I'd sometimes end up with very little ammo, and I'd be very confused why, because I'd make sure to pick up extra just before the cutscene. But then I asked about it in the Jack Speedrunning Discord, and someone very helpful explained it to me.
I
I don't
what you say.
care.
You see something?
Okay, now we're going to pick up a bunch of fuel, because we actually have very little starting this level. So we're going to be here for a little while, just picking up some fuel to prepare for the next section. I like to have 100%, like, it's not actually needed getting 100% fuel, but it just makes it comfortable. Thank you for the follow, Aria. I'll respond to that raid in 1 second. Sorry. There's a bit of a scary part right here. You know what? I think I can pause in a second. I can pause when I get on this box. Okay. You were playing Hollow Knight. Oh, that's a very hard game. I really like watching that. People do no-hit runs of that. People who do no-hit runs of that game are crazy impressive. Yeah, hopefully I win. This part, it's important. You just want to make sure you just land on the ledge. You don't want to get too far into the area because these guys can immediately shoot you. Or de-aggro them. Thanks for the good luck. Hope stream went well. What were you up to in Hollow Knight? Oh, that's weird. I'm probably just overthinking it. Oh, where is this guy? Oh my god, that was so weird. It's a good thing I went back up. I knew that looked wrong. That picture looked wrong. But I trusted my instincts. I was just learning Hornet for 4 hours? Wow. Are you like looking at speedrun, or no-hit, or deathless, or just casual playthrough? Yeah, that's what gets me when I watch people do no-hits of that game. It's just like how locked in you would need to be. But now just hitless, low damage kills. Yeah. Would you recommend Hollow Knight? It's actually, it's developed by people from my country, you know, from Australia. So I've always thought about getting it just because I'd like to support Australian developers. Here we gotta be careful not to get the ledge grab too early because this guy can shoot us through the ledge. It's easily in your top 5 games, and you think you'll love it for hitless even more. Do you feel intimidated or mostly just excited? Like, how are you feeling about it at the moment? Excited, yeah. It's a good feeling, especially when you've like just started routing a game. I don't really know how far you're into the process, but like I love that feeling of just like learning a new game. I don't usually feel intimidated by hitless, even though I take way longer than average players. I get the feeling of I get the feeling with certain games. Although, like, I'm a bit unique like that because I put way too much pressure on myself. Do you know... Wait, I feel like I might have seen you in Sykes chat. Or am I imagining that? No, I didn't take a hit, Gungan. That's just the PB column you're looking at. Sykes. Cikesss. It might be a different chat I'm thinking of, actually. Yeah, because I've been watching his Pantheon 5 attempts. He got really close recently. Got all the way to, like the 4th last boss, I think it was. I'll just be concentrating on this for a bit. This goes on for way too long. And done. Yeah, I hope he wins soon too, because that run looks like... Dude, that just looks like torture. Like, I'm sure it's fun at first, but just this sheer mundanity of, like... of just trying to get through that, like, first chunk and getting past those, like, mean bosses. But it's probably a lot of fun when you do get those runs deep. Okay, I'm gonna be concentrating purely on the game now because we're up to the final boss. Nice. Thank you for actually going right up next to me. Very convenient. pause the timer. I said poise. I'll pause the timer when we trigger the final cutscene. And there we go.
Bring it on, butt breath.
Daxter.
I just stopped you, didn't I?
No hit, no damage. 80% world's first. Fucking knew I could do it. I should have got it earlier. But it is what it is. In a way, like, it is a bit of copium, but it does make the victory mean a bit more that I got screwed so heavily by the fish cannery spikes and lost like 5 runs to that and countless runs to dropped inputs, countless runs to enemies just not behaving the way they should. Countless runs to fucking jank on melee combat.
Now I must be off for my date with destiny. Fare thee well, my
But I pulled
fine
through.
fan. Parting is such sweet.
Feels good.
Now that is a heroic exit.
And that's how I saved Jack.
It's crazy, Zemon showed up with cloves randomly that are like the hardest fit in all of PS2 games. Who the fuck is Zemon? I'm just gonna bask in the credits for a bit, just let my heart rate go down a bit. Osmo's son, the blonde dude. Did he have different clothes in the pre-credits scene? No, but he has Jack 2 cloves in his hands. Oh, right, yeah. I thought that Daxter gets those from the palace, though. As he's leaving the palace, he enters the locker room and he sees those clothes. That was my understanding. They should have made this the main menu music. The drums and the brass. Like, this is so much better than the main menu theme. The hellish 1 minute loop music, and all those times I was getting so tilted from losing runs, and I just have Daxter staring at my face and taunting me and pointing at new game. He's like, "Oh, you wanna reset, don't you? You loser." In fact, we're probably gonna see him on the main menu in a second. No? Oh yeah, we actually just returned to Osmo's shop. Okay, I'm not sure this really matters, but just to, for proof, like, everything's off. I haven't unlocked any cheats. I don't even know what's in here. Okay, it's just, like, 100% tracker, I guess. And now, like, level select and movie select is available, but that's just, for proof. There you go.